Welcome back to LS Performance. Today we are looking at a car that marks a very clear turning point in the SUV world. Not because it's trying to out-German the Germans or out-luxury the luxury brands, but because it quietly asks a better question. Why are we still paying extra just for a brand? I am not going to pay 800,000 for a Golf. I am not going to pay 1.2 million for a Land Cruiser, even though those vehicles are respectively really good, but the price tag, hypo. This is the Chery Tiggo 8, and if you've been watching the market closely, you will notice something important. Chinese manufacturers are no longer asking to be taken seriously. They've already decided that they are. The Tiggo 8 is one of Chery's flagship family SUVs, built for people who want space, technology, comfort, and calm driving, without the financing of a badge for the next 5 years. Cough cough VW. Why the Tiggo 8 exists? The Tiggo 8 exists because families grew up. Expectations changed. Traffic got worse. Roads didn't improve. Chery needed something above the Tiggo 7. More space, more refinement, more maturity. This isn't an entry-level SUV. It's not pretending to be sporty. It's not chasing luxury either. It's designed to be comfortable, intelligent, and practical. And honestly, that's refreshing because most SUVs today forget who they are actually built for. Let's talk about how it looks. The Tiggo 8 is confident without being loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't sulk either. The LED headlights are clean and well executed. At night, they give the car a premium presence without even trying hard. Proportions matter in an SUV, and Chery got this right. That wide stance, the long wheelbase, it looks like a proper family vehicle, not a hatchback on stilts. Genuinely, just a calm, grown-up design. Inside is where the Tiggo 8 really starts making a headache. The layout is clean, modern and tech-focused. Very few physical buttons. Most functions live on the touchscreen and digital cluster. This isn't minimalism for aesthetics. It's minimalism for purpose. The infotainment system is responsive and intuitive. No lag, no confusion. You tap, it responds. Revolutionary. If you get it, you get it. You also get a digital instrument cluster, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a proper Sony sound system. And this is worth saying properly. The Sony system isn't just branded, it's well tuned. Clear highs, balanced mids, and proper bass for us bassers. It sounds like someone actually cared. Now, the seats. Up front you get electric adjustable seats, including electric side bolstered adjustment. That's a feature you usually meet much later in the price list. There's also a leg rest feature, which tells you everything you need to know about this car's priorities. This SUV wants you to be relaxed. The designers of this vehicle clearly love taking naps. This car wants you to arrive calm, not impressed and exhausted. And that's a rare quality. The boot space is exactly what you want from a family SUV. With the liters displayed on your screen, you can tell this thing is massive. It's a 7-seater that does the most, but it's very wide, flat, and very usable. Groceries, luggage, prams, equipment, life in general, carrying your emotional baggage that your father left you with, everything, it will fit in there. And one honest note here, this version does not have a spare tire. The battery pack sits where it normally would. You get a repair kit instead. That's a compromise, and it deserves to be said out loud. Not a deal breaker, but definitely something buyers should know. The Chery Tiggo 8 offers 3 primary engine options, depending on the trim and the market. This one we have here is a 1.5 turbo hybrid, a plug-in hybrid system pairing a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with an electric motor producing a combined 255 kilowatts, which is 342 horsepower and 525 newton meters of torque. What a wow! That's a good amount of power for an SUV. This thing moves. Acceleration is much more than adequate. Overtakes are confident. Daily driving feels relaxed. The transmission prioritizes smooth shifts, especially in traffic. This is a car tuned for real roads, real commutes, and real people. Mainly because of that DCT transmission. Oh, I will forever keep preaching this. DCT is where to go. Once you hear CVT, you must run away. Run away. Run away. Behind the wheel, it behaves exactly as it should. The steering is light, which makes city driving and parking very easy. The steering wheel itself feels very, very grippy and thick. Unlike your partner, the suspension absorbs bumps without feeling floaty or disconnected. You glide over imperfections rather than reacting to them. It makes traffic less irritating, and in today's world, that's a genuine achievement. The Tiggo 8 comes well equipped with modern safety and driver assistant features, including adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, blind spot monitoring, 360-degree camera systems, front and rear parking sensors. These systems work quietly in the background and they assist without interfering, which is exactly how driver aid should behave. Not these alarm beeping, what when you over the speed limit, then the thing is just making noise. I already had an alarm in the morning. I don't need my car to also make noise. This is where the Chery Tiggo 8 really lands its point. You're getting a large SUV, advanced technology, excellent comfort, high cabin refinement, and premium leaning features like electric bolsters, leg rest seating, Sony audio, and driver assistant systems, all without stepping into premium brand pricing. This isn't cheap motoring, it's sensible motoring. Now to the cost of ownership. The Chery Tiggo 8 Pro Hybrid comes in just short of $800,000. That's the price of the car. Nothing added, nothing hidden. When you finance that over 72 months at 12% interest, that will set you back $7,800 per month. This is just the car, no fuel, no insurance, no servicing. Now, for a full tank. The tank capacity is 60 liters. When we use the price of $21 per liter for petrol, one full tank will cost you 1,260 Namibian dollars. Straight and simple. Now, for those that drive 1,000 kilometers, I usually give figures for this, but this car can do 1,400 kilometers on one tank because of its sophisticated hybrid system, which is amazing. I have never driven a car that far on one tank. But if that claim is even close, goodness gracious, based on that efficiency, to drive 1,000 kilometers you're using roughly 43 liters of fuel. So your 1,000 kilometer fuel cost comes to 900 Namibian dollars, which is insane. You can drive from Windhoek to Katima, Molilo in one tank and still have probably below quarter of a tank. That is insane. That is almost equivalent to driving from Windhoek to Cape Town. Wow, just wow. Taking into account the comfort this car has, the technology, the silence. I forgot to mention the silence. This car is extremely silent. Just listen to this. This guy is silent. And then talking about the space, the hybrid efficiency, and real-world value. Our LS performance rating is 8.8 out of 10. This car doesn't try to excite you. It tries to make your life easier, and it does that very, very well. That's the end of this review. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and share. More honest reviews are coming soon, and this is LS Performance. See you in the next one.